How about it, Terry?
How you
Episode
doing,
3. About time we got you on camera.
I'm ready.
Before we start doing squat, we got to fill our glasses. And I heard you got something for us in the mixer right there. What do you got?
We do. So this is an old fashioned made with a brand new rum released by Sugarfield this week.
Oh, it's not today? We're drinking old rum?
Exactly. Like
Oh, okay.
about 6 days old.
6 days old, okay. Oh, wait. I see you got a little hold back for the cameraman.
Well, exactly.
Thanks, Kyle, for running the cameras today. You were not forgotten.
So cheers.
Cheers. Starting of episode 3. Let's see what we got here.
All right, so can talk a little bit about the rum if you like.
Mm-hmm.
So this, like I said, this was released officially on Wednesday, right after a pretty big announcement for this rum. This rum was submitted to the San Francisco World Spirits Competition, and on Tuesday it was announced it won double gold. What double gold means, for if people don't know, it means every single judge on the panel voted this rum a gold.
That's excellent. But thanks to you and letting us taste it a little bit early on the rum giveaway day on Saturday about 3 weeks ago, we got to taste a little sneak preview of it. So we already had given it double gold before the San Francisco judges did. So
yeah,
this is delish. I'm sure it's going to go really well in a lot of cocktails. So
it won 96 points, by the way, out of 100. That's a pretty nice showing. So
that's good.
A little bit more about this rum.
Yeah, how'd they make this?
So this is a 100% cane juice rum. It was aged 5 years in a red port barrel. And by the way, this is a Queen Share rum. It was bottled at 99.2 proof, and it has some fantastic notes of tobacco, leather, deep red fruit. Goes very well in an old fashioned. I put 1 dash of Ango, 2 dash of wild cherry bitters, but only a 1/4 ounce of raw sugar simple syrup. It doesn't need the full half ounce in a normal rum old fashioned.
I'm glad you found my cherry bitters. I had it hidden, but good job on that. And thanks for bringing it. This will make the episode go a lot smoother now. So thanks for that. How does this compare to the Tiki One? We're going to Tiki One rum, which we were drinking last time. We'll once we knock these back, we'll try a little Tiki One on the rocks and see how it does.
All right. So the difference is going to be the new, and this rum referred to as special release number 17 by Sugarfield. It is 100% cane juice rum, whereas the Tiki One is a blend of 3 different cane sugar rums or molasses.
But wait, you said I don't like cane rum. Why do I like this?
I'm thinking it's because it was aged in that red port barrel for 5 years.
That's great. Mm-hmm.
So it only has a little hint of that typical agricole flavor on the back end.
But it's perfect. Yeah, so everybody's going to love this one.
But the majority of this rum was also aged in a red port barrel. 75% of that was in a red port barrel. 20% was in a white port barrel, which gives it a little more floral notes than the SR17, in my opinion. And there's also 5% of this rum that was put in a brand new, never before used toasted oak barrel. Give it a little smokiness.
Man, Thomas did an amazing job on this. I'm glad he won the award. Like I said, we had already given it double gold at the rum giveaway. Let's recap some past events. Think of any past events. Let's go back as far back. We haven't got you on camera to talk about Tiki Fest. What did you like about Tiki Fest this year?
So
Fourth annual.
Tiki Fest was great. I love the indoor venue. Worked out well. We did not have to worry about any weather issues. We were in air conditioning space. It transitioned into later in the evening where we had our
after party right upstairs.
Party, so that made it very convenient. Like I said, great venue. VIP party was a blast as well. We had 4, not all Louisiana rum vendors this year. We had we transitioned to local. We invited Circle Hook from Mississippi to join Sugarfield, Oxbow, and Noel. And so that was a little change, but it's worked out well.
That's good. So now I'm going to fast forward you. Circle Hook in Mississippi. When are we going there?
We're going to go October the 10th.
Well, we got to wait till October.
Because it's not conditioned.
So it would be as hot.
It's very hot, so we're going to wait till it cools down.
So it would be as hot there as it is in the TikiJeff's Tiki Bar in the backyard, where we're breaking out a sweat right now.
Maybe even hotter because we wouldn't have fans necessarily.
Oh, I know. That's good. Now let's go back to Tiki Fest, the Friday night party. You were here. I mean, you were here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You did all 3 events. We had some new people, some old people. After 4 years, do you think it's getting like we're meshing into like this perfect setup for a Tiki Festival? Should we like make it 1,000 people and pretend we're in California? I mean, what should we do next?
I would say no to the 1,000 people because that's a lot more work
Yeah.
for us and our cameraman Kyle
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah, thanks for Kyle for coming in.
so I think we had a very good size. I definitely wouldn't change the VIP party. We love when we have the fire dancing and our Jillian, the bartender, working the bar, and get to sample all the cocktails made with the local rums, which was nice.
Well, good. Well, now let's jump to the most recent thing we did. Last Saturday, we ended up, this is kind of a recap. I think in episode 2, we talked about we were going to go to Ocean Springs, Mississippi. So there was supposed to be a tiki bar over there. What did we find? And besides 8 people, had a good time eating sushi and drinking drinks.
So we had a very good time. The drinks were good. I would not call them great on a scale, comparable to like a Pineapple Parlor or Lay Low, but they were good drinks. The food was excellent. The sushi and the hibachi rice was very good. Even the egg rolls that Hillary and I had as an appetizer were very good.
That was good.
The decor had a little tiki decor, but it was more of a beach bar vibe.
Tiki adjacent. We'll put it in that category, But they did a good effort.
But we had a blast with everybody showing up.
So we have enough time now to get this episode together and out before our next event, which is going to be, have we done our June event? Yeah, that was it.
Joe Booth.
So now we're looking in July. We've got a pretty major event coming, and everybody's invited.
Yeah, so we will be down at Tales of the Cocktail. We will personally be down there from Monday through Thursday. If anybody else is coming down there, hit us up. We'll let you know what parties we've been invited to and all, and hopefully we can meet up when we get down there.
We'll be meeting, greeting, and sipping, and we'll be with all the industry folks. We've done this the last couple of years, and I think we really connect with the people there.
Yeah.
The distributors and everything were just so welcoming, and I'm looking forward to it again this year, hanging out with them.
We met enough of the distributors working with them to help us supply a lot of the rums with Tiki Fest that they can connect us up with go to some fabulous events while we're down there.
But it's like all day, all night, 3 solid days during the week. It's kind of tough for working folks, so folks like you have to take off and sacrifice to go.
It is worth it.
Yeah, it is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Well, what else do we need to capture on this episode?
So, our next adventure right after that is we will be going to Tiki Oasis.
Oh, that's
It'll be my first time to go, and that's like the premier Tiki festival in the country. Looking forward to that, and we went ahead and bought the deluxe package, so we'll get an hour special VIP party where we can talk to the planners of Tiki Oasis. Maybe we can learn a few things and bring it back to our festival here. I
do not want to get discouraged going to a 1,000-person event and think, oh, we're coming back to our, how many people do we have? We have Friday, Saturday night, and Sunday. Between all that, we have 100, 150 tickets and stuff. I can't remember the numbers, but it's
probably more than that.
Yeah.
Probably 60, 40, and 60 plus
60 and
15 or so on Sundays.
A couple hundred people. So we don't want to compare our event to that, but we want to get more ideas for more quality things. I know Kyle had talked about having a swap, whether that'll go on outside or inside. What else can we cram pack into that weekend? And would people dare take on a Thursday event if we did a music event on Thursday? So we're all ears. The one thing we know for sure is we know the weekend is all buttoned up. It's the third weekend in March, and it is locked in. Our venue's locked in, and we're going to just fill in the details after that.
Yeah. So one thing I did see, I don't know if you looked, the Tiki Oasis just released their schedule this week. I don't know if you had a chance to look, but I was looking at some of the seminars that they have on there, and one of them, they have a point of just an hour and a half set aside where everybody just shows up and they do a swizzle swap, batch book swap, anything you want to bring, pins or whatever, to swap with other Tiki aficionados. So
we could
I think
squeeze
we may
that in.
have to add that in next
Make
year.
our Saturday longer and add in a swap along with the marketplace and everything we have. So that's good.
That sounds pretty cool. So I'll put it on my schedule. I don't know
Yeah,
about you, but
I haven't booked it yet, but yeah, fantastic. So that'll be that, and we've got all kind of other stuff. So anyway, thanks for jumping in. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
So, well, we talked about using this rum in this old fashioned, but
yeah,
first I want
to
to talk about just the rum straight. So, this is not quite as high proof as Tiki 1. No, and Tiki 1 works well in several Tiki cocktails we found out. We made a really good zombie with it. I think a jet pilot, a forbidden luau.
Yep. Of course, straight, rocks, old fashioned. It's done. Tiki 1 is done so good. And this was the blend that we talked about.
One for our cameraman.
So this is the Tiki 1, and that is the new blend. So let's we'll do a taste and a swap. How about that?
Go.
Ooh, Tiki 1 is so good. Right up my alley. Maybe because I was one of the 4 people that helped blend it.
Yeah, one thing, we should have brought some ice out here because it being so hot outside. Just one little piece of pebble ice would open that up and drop the temperature ever so slightly. I think it would actually probably help both of these out if we had that.
Maybe when we adjourn to the Shasta Lounge, that's under wraps. We'll talk about that later. Maybe the next episode.
I didn't know if you were giving a spoiler there.
The spoiler is Shasta Lounge. Cold.
Yeah. Very different, completely different tasting rums.
God, but I love them both.
Very, very good.
Man. So if you got a chance to get Tiki 1, I don't think they're all gone now. And then
there may be one behind the bar left.
Okay. But then this is behind the bar and on front of the bar, so you can definitely get it.
This is available at the distillery, and I'm pretty sure this will be available through distribution at local stores soon. I'm not positive, so don't quote me on that. Don't go tell Thomas that I said. but I think that's coming.
Great. Well,
I don't know how this works in any other cocktails yet other than the old-fashioned, like I said, but it works neat. Maybe with a little pebble ice and old-fashioned, so that'll be our next experiment.
Oh, well, it's great in old-fashioned, and I'm definitely going to get a bottle and start trying it in all our favorite Tiki classics because nothing goes better with Tiki than rum.
Exactly.
Except for maybe the Exotica.
I just had a really good idea. I think I'm going to, my next old-fashioned, I'm going to try half SR17 and half Tiki 1, give it a little molasses rum and cane juice in the same glass.
Excellent. All right.
That'll be our next drink.
Changes are coming up in the July calendar. We're going to revise the way things are done on Tiki Tuesdays. I don't want to go into that, but enjoy the rest of the calendar on the June Tiki Tuesdays because things are going to go a little sparse on the July. You're going to need to hit them and not miss them. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch for that to come out. Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in. Kyle, thanks again for being the most amazing cameraman. I dare you to jump in. Yay! And Jacob, you missed out tonight, so you get to edit. Thanks a bunch, y'all. Catch you later.